AR glasses are just getting so good these days, and if you haven't tried a pair of them out yet, you could be missing out on a huge upgrade to your screen time, whether it be compared to a television, a smartphone, or something a little more fun. And with the latest version coming out of RayNeo's Air lineup, you now have what might be one of the best bang for buck options to hit the ground running. So let's get these shades on and have some fun. Hey, it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? These are the RayNeo Air 3S. Before we get started, these new glasses were sent to me by RayNeo and they are the sponsor of this video. As such, I'm going to be giving an overview of the ways that RayNeo were able to provide a great viewing and even listening experience that blows up the small screen into what might be the biggest screen in my arsenal. The best part is that it is compatible with so many host devices, making it an easy way to enhance virtually any daily experience in work or play. We're starting things off with the unboxing and the design. Things are pretty easy to understand right out of the box. The glasses themselves come in a handy case, and then a USB-C cable connects them to almost any device that you might want. It is important to make sure that your gadget supports DisplayPort output from whatever USB-C port it might have. We'll get to some of the extras that RayNeo do provide that make these work with a couple of other types of devices. But for the most part, you are likely to have a plug-and-play experience. The glasses themselves look really familiar if you happen to be following AR glasses over the last couple of years. While the front shade will make them look a little bit like typical sunglasses, they do sit farther out from your face because there's plenty of tech underneath this shade. There are also speakers in the arms that make them thicker as well. The USB-C cable plugs into the right side, and on that arm is a brightness rocker. On the left arm is a volume rocker, and then the menu button that gets you to a couple of customizable settings. The business end houses the dual micro LED displays that together provide a perceived large display. It's a little bit like putting a great smartphone screen up to your face, unless you do a little bit of mind trickery and then put some distance between yourself and some other surface in front of you. The farther away the next surface or let's say wall might be, the bigger your perception of the screen will be. That's the kind of mind game you kind of have to play with AR glasses, but even if you don't do that, the micro OLEDs really pump out some serious brightness and vibrant colors through a 1080p display that still effectively immerses you into your content. There are a couple of key enhancements that make the viewing experience better than ever in the Air lineup. In what RayNeo calls the Hue view, these OLED panels now meet the criteria of IMAX enhanced, making them hit higher contrast ratios, better color accuracy, and more vibrant colors. Those colors can be catered to whatever content you might be viewing or enjoying via 3 different color modes: standard, movie, or game, on what can be perceived as an up to 201-inch display. The main thing to note here, however, is that the eye box in here is now bigger, enabling the Air 3S to accommodate a wide range of pupillary distances. In simpler terms, it just means that the edges or the fringes of the display are easier to see because the viewing area in the eye box is wider. So the edges won't cut off or be blurry like they might have been before. Crisp detail can be enjoyed across the panels for extended sessions. Speaking of extended sessions, the comfort of the glasses is of course super important. There's a 4th mode in the display color part of the menu called Eye Protection, through which the display is a bit softer in all aspects, so if you're going to go the distance in whatever movie, show, or game you're in, you will still remain comfortable and not have any eye irritation or dryness. RayNeo also put in what they call OptiCare Tech, which is a dimming ability that reduces screen flicker for people who might be sensitive to it, or as you might have experienced in other glasses, the kind of flickering that you can see when setting the panels like these to low brightness. That is all on top of the TÜV certification for eye comfort and safety, as well as the weight distribution of the glasses so that they're not too heavy in either end, front or back, of the total 78 grams that these do weigh in at. But enough of the technical stuff, let's get these connected to some great experiences and have some fun. I'm going to go right into what might be one of the most common or simplest ways of getting going, and that's through a smartphone. In a smartphone that has DisplayPort out through its USB-C port, it's simply a matter of plugging right in, and the display from the phone will mirror right to the glasses. You get all of the same apps, games, and streaming services, only now they're going to be blown up to a display that is for your eyes only. Now, I'm a YouTube addict, so that is where I find myself using the RayNeo Air 3S the most. Easily catching up with videos or watching my downloaded content in situations where I don't have Wi-Fi available, like on an airplane. That is the main place where I find AR glasses to have a real aha moment, so if you haven't experienced that yet, that might convince you as to why glasses like these are so useful. And for the price that these glasses actually come in, the Air 3S are an easy recommendation into any travel bag. The plug-and-play nature of the glasses extends beyond the visual aspects though. The speakers in these arms make the audio feel more personal as well. RayNeo call all of this the dual opposing acoustic chamber design, which provides an effective enough soundstage that blasts from the arms right into your ears, so you don't always have to reach for your headphones or your earbuds. But to be fair, those are still a great way to get some fully immersive experiences. But if you're just sticking to the glasses themselves, there is a whisper mode as well that can come in clutch by still providing good enough sound, but dampening it down just enough so as not to disturb the people around you, unless they're basically all up in your space, which would be awkward. I actually wanted to share a couple of specific Android uses that I really enjoy. First off is using any Samsung Galaxy smartphone that also has DeX installed, because the desktop-like experience will actually project the glasses instead of just mirroring what is on the smartphone. In this mode, you could go full workstation with a Bluetooth keyboard and a mouse because DeX looks like straight up Windows. Or you can use the smartphone itself as a touchpad of sorts to access applications and of course streaming services. I really like this mode because it disables the Galaxy S25 Ultra screen, while everything else just goes through the glasses until I need to navigate again, and then I just turn on that touchpad. The other Android use case is kind of new to me, but it might be my biggest or most used case moving forward, and it has to do with this here Retroid Pocket Flip 2. From this one USB-C port, I can connect the RayNeo Air 3S and not only get a bigger display for all of the games, Android or emulated, that I have on here, but it also lets me take advantage of the 120Hz refresh rate of the glasses compared to the 60Hz that the Retroid provides. I'm revisiting a bunch of games using this very configuration, and since the Pocket Flip 2 uses full Android software, it's also becoming where I download and watch a lot of my streaming services and media. This combination right here is sure to be my biggest travel hack ever. Of course, it's really easy to connect the glasses to other handheld gaming consoles like the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally X as well, and that has certainly been a big use case. I recently finally finished up Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty using this very combo, and now I want to get through the long but fun Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth finally. Personally, I prefer the ROG Ally X because it has two USB-C ports that I can use, one for the glasses and one for charging. Speaking of computers though, making the glasses a secondary or even sometimes a primary display if it's comfortable enough for you is always an option as well, which has come in handy on flights as well because I'm no longer hunching over trying to look at my laptop screen in that tight space. And finally, there are ways that RayNeo have bolstered the capabilities of the Air 3S glasses with their own accessories. If you want a smart TV experience that fits right on your face and in your pocket, the RayNeo Pocket TV is a great option that basically puts a full Android TV suite into this plug-and-play device. It has a built-in battery that can be used for charging up other devices, but primarily it is for powering the same experience that you might already know from like a TV mounted on the wall, only it can go with you. Which then leads us to the Joy Dock, RayNeo's sleek solution for connecting to the Nintendo Switch. The 5000 mAh battery in here powers what is essentially a portable dock that clamps right onto the back of the main body of the Switch, which you then connect the glasses into. Use whatever controller you would like in the docked mode, and the combination of the Switch and the Joy Dock will give you hours of gameplay through the glasses for an experience that is somewhere between the big screen docked mode and the portability of going handheld. And again, since the RayNeo Air 3S manages to be a great pair of AR glasses at a pleasantly affordable price, it is a bit easier to add to the setup with any of these accessories. And so, there you have it. Affordable but highly effective AR glasses make for an upgrade that pretty much anyone can enjoy. The RayNeo Air 3S right here are available for $269 right now. And if you are interested in checking them out for yourself, you can hit the links that are found in the description and in the pinned comment below. Let me know if you're a fan of AR video display glasses in the comments as well, and what kinds of experiences you've been enjoying with them. I want to give another big thanks to RayNeo for outfitting me with their latest affordable glasses and for sponsoring this video. But from there, I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your tea, everybody.